Niall Horan fans are hoping to hear all three of his solo albums on his 2024 tour The Show, Live on Tour. But what songs are on his setlist? Niall Horan, everyone's favourite singer-songwriter from Mullingar, Ireland, is approaching the end of The Show, Live on Tour after kicking things off in the UK, Ireland and Europe before he set sail around the rest of the world. Since One Direction disbanded in 2015, Niall's released 3 stellar albums in his solo career, with chart-topping hits in all 3. From his debut solo album Flicker in 2017, to Heartbreak Weather in 2020 and finally, The Show, which he released in 2023. The Show, Live on Tour 2024 kicked off in Belfast on February 20th. And now we're already approaching the end of the tour, with the final concert set for 9th October. But the question on everyone's lips is, what songs does Niall sing? Which songs are on his setlist? What songs are on Niall Horan's The Show, Live on Tour 2024 setlist? Niall's highly anticipated 2024 tour promised performances of songs from all 3 of his solo albums. But it must have been a tough task picking the best of the best, because that's almost 37 songs in total. Niall wasn't able to tour with Heartbreak Weather due to the global pandemics, so it's no surprise a bulk of his tour mostly covers songs from his latest 2 albums. We expected Niall might also perform 1 or 2 of the iconic songs he co-wrote from his days in One Direction. The official setlist for Niall's The Show, Live on Tour 2024 is below, and it's so unbelievably good. Nice to Meet Ya, Heartbreak Weather, Small Talk, Heartbreak Weather, / Edge of 17, On a Night Like Tonight, The Show, On the Loose, Flicker, The Show, Must Be Love, The Show, Save My Life, The Show, Night Changes, One Direction's 4, Black and White, Heartbreak Weather, Flicker, This Town, Flicker, You Could Start a Cult, The Show, Heaven, The Show, If You Leave Me, The Show, San Francisco, Heartbreak Weather, Nelltown, The Show, Mirrors, Flicker, Still, Heartbreak Weather, Since We're Alone, Flicker, Heartbreak Weather, Slow Hands, Flicker. We wouldn't be surprised if Niall rewards his fans with an extra song from his One Direction discography on top of Night Changes. But it'll have to be some of his own work, so take your pick from below. One Direction songs written or co-written by Niall Horan. Story of My Life, Don't Forget Where You Belong, Fool's Gold, Never Enough, AM, Wolves, Temporary Fix, Back for You, Everything About You. But whatever he chooses to play, we're jealous of all the fans who are going to be in attendance. Niall's vocals are famously as good live as they are in studio, so you're in for a treat.